get into that feud. It's been going too long. Cool. Well, glad to have everyone here. And if you guys have any questions, shoot them, or I can just babble. Anyone got a question?
You'd be lucky to meet me.
So I have opening day here. I leave for Europe tomorrow. We've got our first race in France, Les Gazelles, France. Next Saturday. We'll race Saturday, Sunday. Then we will train for a week, go straight to Cervinia, Italy, or Cervinia, I think is how they pronounce it. That's the Italian side of the Matterhorn. We'll race 2 more races there, come home for Christmas, and back to Brule all holidays. It's showtime. It's hard to believe that this is my 19th season on the U.S. snowboard team. When I used to come here when I was a kid and get in trouble, and my dad would have to come back and get my pass back, hard to believe that turned into what it has now. And I think that just goes to show you guys, if you go out there and you try new things and you have fun, heck, you might find something that you really love and something that you're passionate about. Now 19 years traveling the world with the U.S. snowboard team, 27 countries. I can't even tell you how many races I've done, probably 150 to 200. And I still love it. I'm still having fun. Everyone asks me when I'm going to grow up, and I think that answer is pretty certain that it's never going to happen. And I'm going to try to do this as long as I can. I always told people that as long as I'm competitive and I'm having fun, which kind of go hand in hand in a sport like this, I'm going to continue to do this. Especially if the team's paying and flying me around the world. And so I'm going to try to do it the next Olympics. And then, I don't know, we might be getting close to the end after that next one, but there's rumors of Park City getting the Olympics at either 2030 or 2034. 2030, more doable than 2034, but as long as you keep dreaming and keep working hard, man, you never know what's possible. And I'm just trying to see what I can push my body to do and how long I can stay in the sport. And it's wild, let me tell you. To be on a snowboard team with kids that are younger than the years I've been on the team, it's a little interesting. Different generations, I'm that old guy now telling them that they don't work hard enough. But I think by having me there, it's wonderful because they push me. Because I show up and the last thing I want to do is look old, right? Am I right? I don't want to look old, so I go there and I put in more work than them. And I show up, and then they see that I can still beat them once in a while. Not all the time, but on certain courses and on certain things that are my strength, I can beat them. And then that pushes them harder because I'll tell you what, me losing to a 22-year-old ain't as bad as a 22-year-old losing to a 41-year-old. So we work together, and that's the cool thing about our team. And I think you're going to see a lot more success as we continue to go on because we're getting really good at bringing the level of the whole team up by feeding off of each other. You never do anything alone, you guys. Without my team, without this place, Ski Brule, there's so many things that allowed me to do what I do. And without all that, it doesn't work. So remember, you're not going to do anything on your own. Get some friends, get a support system, and man, get on the slopes as much as you possibly can. I heard a quote the other day. He said, this guy said, like, he spent like 50 years skiing, or he spent most of his time skiing, the rest of it he wasted his time, or something like that. He spent most of his life skiing, the rest he wasted, is what he said. It's pretty cool. So, welcome. Thank you for coming to our place here. There's a lot of passion here. Say hi to the lifties. One of my favorite things about coming out here and training is the weird, awkward 5-second conversations that you have every time you get on the lift with the same guy. Same girl. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Woo! And we try to fit in a whole conversation in like 10 seconds as we're flying away. And then I get to do it again, and it's awkward, it's weird, but those are the things I cherish from here and the things that I'll always remember from being here and spending most of my childhood here. Yeah, thanks, Nick. So I remember back in 96 when snowboarding first became an Olympic sport and they were on TV. I'm looking there and I'm watching those guys and they're coming in on top of the gate and rotating that board, doing the stivet turn. Yeah. And it took the skiers about 2 or 3 more years to figure out how to do it. I like it. The snowboarders invented that stivet turn, and they're even starting to bring it into slalom a little bit now. See, I told you guys snowboarders are cool. We're not just troublemakers. Yeah. And remember, the turns that we're doing, we only have one edge to do that. So it's much harder. You guys get 2 edges, makes it a little bit easier, so if we're sliding some snow off the hill, don't get mad at us.
boarder, in order to turn downhill, has got to make a commitment of their body to the fall line too.
Absolutely.
If you got 2 feet, you don't have to do that. You
Yeah.
can get them going downhill without that. But
Cool, guys. Well,
that's the other thing you got to learn from snowboarding is how you move across and down the hill.
yeah. Keep the love for this sport alive. I know some of you guys are ski racing, some of you guys are out training. Don't forget to go out and take a run and just smile and have fun. If you just concentrate on the competing and the winning, you will burn yourself out. There's a reason I'm 41 and I'm still doing this, and it's because I find a way to keep the love alive. I come out here and I just make turns. And some days I don't train at all. I just come here and I ride and I have a good time. So don't forget about that. The sport is awesome. Keep doing it. Yeah.
You're doing it all your life.
Yeah.
I made a
You
year
guys want to race
old,
down the
I'm
hill or
still
what?
doing it.
Yeah, let's do it. January 9th. It's already on Amazon. Here's the title of it is Gold from Iron. If you guys are familiar with the history of the Upper Peninsula, it makes very good sense. This whole area was built up by iron ore mining, so Gold from Iron. I thought it was cool to put that title in there and bring the history of the Iron County and the whole Upper Peninsula into that title. And I think you guys are going to love it. And if you cry just a fraction of the amount that I cry when I read it, it's going to be a hit. And I'm proud of it. It's been something amazing. I worked with the ghostwriter. I'm a snowboarder. I'm not a writer. So I worked with the ghostwriter from the Detroit Free Press, Jeff Seidel, and I think having a guy like that made this whole process so amazing. And had I done it with someone else, it wouldn't have been so good. So I think it's cool that we're aligned. It's a Michigan guy, and we're having fun. So check out the book. Let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I'm very proud of it. And I can't wait for people to read it and let me know what they think.